We'll just go 1, 2, 3. Hello and welcome to DST Racing Projects. Today we're going to be working on a Benelli, me and Sir Pat, Pat the Electricals, because we've got no sparks on our little Benelli, and we're going to have a look to see and find out why the little bugger doesn't work. We might find the problem. Hopefully. So we'll, as John Wayne would say, best crack on, we're burning daylight. Right, here we go.
Right, I've got my trusty multimeter out, and one of the first things we're going to do, there's not much to one of these systems. You basically got your rotor here, whether the pulses are generated for.
I'm just going to come around this side, Pat, for a simple reason.
You've got telly on.
We don't want copyright problems.
Did you want me to start again?
No, you just go carry on.
Yeah, so we're just going to check this, make sure it's got any output for a start, and then we're going to check the coil.
Yeah.
There's not a lot else to it because it just goes down to the plug leads.
Yeah.
This is new.
All brand new, yeah.
Electronic ignition.
Yeah.
So yeah, is the easy bit.
So what you're doing, checking that we've got power.
Just checking that we've got some power.
Do you want me to whiz the engine over?
Yes, please, mate.
Yeah. Let me just set that up there then. I might be better here. Might be a bit easier. You tell me when, sir.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Fire in the hole.
Yep, all good.
Brilliant. Because we've got power up to the coils. Well, it's coil pack, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit of an odd system that we're not really used to. Basically, if one of the spark plugs is not earthed out, then neither of them work.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of a odd thing to be working with.
Well, it works. It's a system that works on these bikes.
When it works,
yeah,
it works fantastic.
The problem is what we didn't know, or we from day one, the bike came with no spark.
Yeah.
So we are very reliant on the fact that we don't know what the guy who owned the bike before me did to it, or whether he's wired it up incorrectly, as I found 1 or 2 wiring faults, issues while we was doing stuff. I've added extra earths everywhere because that's one of the things that really plays up with this system. So got plenty of earths on it now, and it was the plug caps, the old steel plug caps. Not something I would go for, but according to Vape, the ignition people, these are the ones that you've got to have because they're under 1,000 ohms.
Yeah,
so
low resistance.
Low resistance ones. So you've got to use those for this system.
Yeah, and you've got to use what are called old school HT leads.
Yes.
If you use the newfangled ones,
yeah, the carbon ones, they don't work either.
So the system's a bit of a peculiar one.
Yes.
But when it works, it works great.
It works fine.
So on the multimeter, I'm now going to set to ohms, because really the only measurement we can do is to check the actual coil.
Yeah.
The resistance
of the coil. Yeah.
So.
And they're saying 500, aren't they?
Well, 620 is a typical reading.
Right, okay, yeah.
But anywhere between 5 and 6, and we're happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, possibly a little bit high.
Yeah,
But nothing out the
ballpark.
out the way. Yeah, it doesn't leave a lot left to go for.
Yeah.
Dave's put earths on these because they're really peculiar.
Yeah, they need.
If they don't have a really good earth, they ain't going to work.
Yeah.
And I've double checked those, and they're perfectly fine.
Yeah.
So because this is not like a classic coil.
No.
You can't just shove 12 volts in it and get a spark.
Yes.
There's electronics inside.
Yeah, and it does say everywhere in the book that if you get anything wrong, you're going to blow the system.
If you've connected the wires up wrong, even for a millisecond,
that's it.
It's blown it up.
Yeah.
So, because of the electronics inside the coil, really suspecting that.
Yeah, I think
that's the problem.
Yeah, I mean, when me and Steve looked at it a while ago, and we were like under the sort of, we thought we checked everything, and we came to the conclusion we thought it might be the coil, but being as though both of us are, there is a word for people that are useless to electrics, idiots, and that'll be me. So Pat said he would come up and have a look, and he knows a hell of a lot more about electrics than I ever will, and he's tested it out. We now know, we're 99.9% sure that the coil pack that's wrecked.
The thing is, at 90 quid a go, you don't want to be just ordering a coil for the sake of it.
No, I didn't. And to be honest, it got the wrong HT caps on it and all that sort of thing before I got it. So
yeah.
So I mean, whoever read the information didn't get it right.
Yeah, it only takes a moment to elapse. And
you've had it.
Luckily, the bit here, the rotor and the coils behind it,
all
working.
Yeah,
because that's fantastic.
Yeah, and there is only that and that on this system.
That is it.
That's it.
Yeah.
The bits up there.
That's for charging the battery.
That's for charging and the
running the lights
and the indicators and bits and bobs like that. But the good news is today, this will be. I'll just turn this on like that. Look, I'll turn that on there, because when we were messing about with it, me and Steve, you see, that didn't work. It does now.
It does now.
It does. It's brilliant. We've now got the horn. Yeah, I was going to put this Master Blaster on it,
but it don't work.
But it don't work. So
that's not gone in the bin yet.
It didn't go. It didn't do anything.
Didn't do anything.
It went. So it's in the bin. So my horn that I got with it is now working.
Been reinstalled.
The only problem is I had to fit a switch because that one's dead. But never mind. So yeah, so we now know. Well, I'll bang an email off to Vape and find out the right parts for this. As to be honest, you can't see any numbers on it to say what it is, which is a bit disappointing. So
I think they only do 2 types, Dave.
Do they?
Yeah.
So anyway, a single coil and twin.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, I'll send them an email off and try and find out which bit it is and get it ordered.
Splash your cash, mate.
Splash the cash and hopefully we'll have another play.
Next time I come.
Yeah, we'll get it up and running.
It'll be working.
Running. Right, and the other bits and bobs, what I've been doing while I've been prattling around with that is, I'll show you, is that's the green petrol tank, needs lacquering and bits and bobs, and here's one of the side panels that's been sprayed. So yeah, so far so good. So there we go. Until next time, hasta la vista, baby. No doubt when Neil gets back, he'll cobble all this together and we'll have another video. So see you soon. Bye bye.